Hey guys, welcome back to Reading, Writing, No Arithmetic. I'm Jess, and here's my video today. Reading, writing, no arithmetic. Reading, writing, I am bad at math. First order of business, I'd like to introduce you guys to Misha, my sweet little fluffy baby girl. Look how pretty she is. Oh my god, I love you so much. Okay, so today I am going over my June wrap-up. This was not a very great reading month for me. I only read 4 books and it didn't feel like I really read any. I barely read this month. It was crazy. I had a ton of work projects and blah 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 blah. You guys don't care. I'm just gonna get into the books now. The very first book I read this month was To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I really enjoyed this book. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. It was very simple and cute, and I just enjoyed the story and I liked all the characters, so this was a good one. You guys probably already know what this is about, but if you don't, it is a girl who writes love letters to basically say goodbye. Come on! Say goodbye and get over her crushes. She never sends these letters, but one day they somehow mysteriously get sent out, and this whole book is about her dealing with the consequences of that. Next, I read the second book in the Summoner series by Taryn Matthew, my other crush. I have to say it every time. The Inquisition. This book was just as good as the first one, if not better. I very, very much enjoyed this one. I can't say too much about what happens in this book because it is a sequel, but the first one is about a boy who goes to a school to figure out how to use his demon summoning powers that were a surprise for him to discover in the first place. Sorry, I just got distracted by Misha over there playing with a paper bag. Next, I read Born at Midnight by C.C. Hunter. Also, was not expecting to enjoy this as much as I did. I actually read this for the Emoji-a-thon. For the book that was Peace Out, so read it. If you don't like it, get rid of it. I have almost the whole series, if not the whole series, and it's just been sitting on my shelves forever, so I just decided to read it. This is a bind-up, so it's the first 2 books. I have started reading the second one already, but the first one I finished last month. I did like this. Overall, it's about a girl who's struggling with her parents' divorce, and she ends up finding out that she is supernatural, and she's kind of on a journey to discover what that is while simultaneously coping with, losing a stable point in her life, her parents divorcing and all that. So yes, I did enjoy this one. It was not the best written, masterpiece in the world, but it was very good. And then finally, I read The Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. This was for the Vampire Academy Read-A-Thon run by Maddie over at TheBookPusher. I really like her. She's been cool to me since day one. She welcomed me to the community when I first started, and yeah, I just really enjoy her work, and I love watching her videos, and I'm waiting for her to tag me one day in a tag video, but patience is a virtue. So I really did like this book. I have a couple problems with it, I guess. The main character isn't my favorite, but I do like what she represents, and, her loyalty is great. There was a lot of girl hate in this book that I thought was a little unnecessary, but then again, they're teenagers, and that's how things are in high school sometimes. It sucks, it's not pretty, but that's just how a lot of girls are. I also did like the character Dimitri. I picture him to look like Adam Driver, but less goofy maybe, and then mix him with Bucky Barnes, Sebastian Stan, and you got yourself a handsome vampire. Basically what this book is about is a girl who is a certain type of vampire, and it's her duty to be the guardian of another type of vampire. And she, the main character, Rose, is the best friend of her charge. Is that what you call it? So that's it for the books that I read in June. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know what you read in the comments down below, and I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!